All right, guys, my beloved Latin students, this is it. This is the last correction video of the year. Hopefully you had a great year. I had a great year teaching you guys. I'm sorry it had to end this way, but we're just going to do one more synopsis. Hopefully you'll cement those forms and you'll remember them when you start in Latin next year. That's the hope anyway, or at least be familiar with them somewhat. You can always reference these videos whenever you want to, guys, if you need review. So hopefully this will be helpful to you. All right. We're doing the second person plural of audio. We're ending with the fourth conjugation, the last conjugation we learned. And the sum, again, it's always good. It's a very common form. So it's better to know that than not know it. And we'll do the third singular for sum. We'll start with audio, though. All right, and here we have the principal parts and their translations. I hear, to hear, or you can say I listen. I don't care which one you used. I hear, to hear, I have heard, and having been heard. Remember that fourth principal part does not have any person. It is just a participle, a super adjective, as you will come to learn next year. All right, so we're doing the second plural indicative. We're doing the present system now. We find our stem. Remember how we do that? We drop the RE and we have audi. And then we add the personal endings for the present. So you have auditis. And it's got the macron on it before. That's the difference between this, the fourth, and the third. You will basically add that macron where you don't generally add it in the third conjugation. So we have second plural, y'all are yins here. Y'all are hearing. I should have written, not y'all are here. Usually y'all are hearing. Y'all do hear, and y'all always hear. I'm sorry, you can always find one mistake in my creations, and here's that one. It should be y'all are hearing. All right, so we go to the imperfect, and that's audiebatis. And audiebatis, remember, with this one, we have the IE. Again, just like the third IO, we have the IE. And then the ba is lengthened, right, because of the tis. So y'all were hearing, y'all used to hear, y'all kept on hearing. All right, and then audietis. Remember we have the stem audi, and then we add that e right to it for the future. That tells us it's the future, and it's audietis. And y'all will hear, y'all all will be hearing. Wow, another mistake. It should be y'all will be hearing. I do look at these before I start talking, but there it is. It should be all will be hearing again there. All right, on to the second plural indicative active. So here we go to the third principal part. We drop the I from the stem, audivi, and we end up with audi all the way throughout with the audiv all the way throughout, right? All the way throughout, all the way throughout. And we add the personal endings for the second plural, istis, in the second person plural, so audivistis, eratis, okay, audieratis, and eritis, audiweritis. And then we have our aspects, right? Y'all have heard, y'all did hear, and y'all heard. And then with pluperfect, you had y'all had heard, and for the future perfect, y'all will have heard. All right, now we're going to go to the subjunctive forms. Remember, we fear all liars, or we fear a liar. And we have that stem in that present, audia, the IA for liar, audia. And that lay is lengthened because of the tis. So you have audiatis. All right, audiatis in the present second person plural. And then we have the second principal part as our stem for the imperfect subjunctive. We have the infinitive, and we add the personal ending tis on there, audiretis. And then the perfect, it's the same as the future perfect in the indicative. So it's audividitis. And then for the pluperfect, we have that stem, the perfect stem, audi, ise, and then tis. And the a is lengthened because of the tis, audivisetis. All right, so that is your second person plural in the subjunctive active. All right, now we're going to go on to sum, esse, fui, futurus. And we have I am, to be, I have been, and going to be. Make sure you get those principal part translations there. Now we go simple one, third singular indicative active. Not a macron to worry about here, guys, because we all have that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. So we have est, he is, erat, he was being, and erit, he will be. And on to the indicative active in the perfect system. Right there we have fui as our third principal part. We drop the I and we end up with fuit, he has been or he was, fuerat, he had been, and fuerit, he will have been. All right, really straightforward. You remember that, how we do that? The third singular there in the perfect system. And then the third singular subjunctive active, and here we will do with sit. No macron there, sit. All right, esset, again, no macron. That is esse, remember, is the second principal part, the infinitive, so you just add the personal endings. For the perfect, it's the same as the future perfect, so you have fuerit. All right, and then finally for the pluperfect, we have fuiset. All right, guys, thank you for a great year. You did incredible work, both virtually and live, and I hope you're all doing well. And as you end the year, congratulations on all the hard work you've done. And we will see you soon, I hope.